Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV. It's Riyadh season. In another tracksuit. What's going on?
What?
You're in another tracksuit.
Really? I just don't know. Just what happened was these are Team AJ tracksuits, and they wear different colours every day. I saw a leaked WhatsApp to say it was coffee. And I thought this was coffee, but it's actually oatmeal. So I got the colours wrong. I might have to go and get changed. This is coffee, but luckily I look unbelievable in all of them. So just don't really fancy wearing a suit. No.
Why not? You do you, mate.
Thanks, mate. I think when you're comfortable in yourself, you don't really care, do you? See Frank Smith, he's not really comfortable. Like, all he does is have a go at me. Oh, look at you in that tracksuit. Oh, you like down the gym today. Oh, look at you, lift that one. Oh, you can't do a chin-up. Try one-handed chin-ups. Like, mate, I'm relaxed. I'm a 44-year-old old geezer. Leave me alone. Look at Parsons, look.
He's big time now. It's only Tuesday today. Obviously, the fight is on Friday, as we keep reminding everyone. But yeah, the vibe here, not how you're dressed, Eddie, but just the vibe in general.
The vibe is excitement, and the vibe is always excitement when we're in Saudi Arabia. And we've got the snooker going on at the moment, which is incredible. But we've got a huge fight night on Friday, live on DAZN around the world, and looking forward to a big test for AJ. Looking forward to a great card, sitting down and just enjoying a great night of boxing, and feel very blessed. We're very blessed to be here.
What do you think about that fight behind you? Obviously, Zhang and Joseph Parker.
I'm glad he's gone, because I think Joseph Parker's going to beat him, and I think it'll be easier than people think. Zhang is actually the favourite in the fight. Not telling you that you should gamble your hard-earned money, bet responsibly with Betfred, but also I think Joseph Parker should be the favourite in that fight. I think he's on fire. I think he's got fast feet. I think he's flying off the back of the Deontay Wilder victory. But Zhang's a serious dude. I mean, he's heavy. I think he's going to come. He's still got his gloves on. Look, he's up in he's up in the interview with his gloves on. But I reckon he'll be over 20 stone. He can really whack. Lovely guy as well, actually. But do you know what? I just think, like, there's a lot of nice people in boxing. I think deep down, I mean, there's some real arseholes in boxing. But there's a lot of good people in boxing, don't you think?
You forget that sometimes.
Yeah, because it's a bit like people, and probably us included as well. You could post something on social media, and you could get 100 people saying great work, whatever, and you could get that one person just saying whatever, and that's the one that stands out. And I think that's the same with boxing. There's so many good people in the sport, and there's only a handful of wrong uns, but they're the ones that really aggravate you and get on your nerves. And what you need to do in life, actually, is appreciate the good ones more. You know that? You know, like if you've got a friend who's a really good friend, it's not that you just take them for granted, but you know, someone who winds you up, you'd be talking about them all the time, won't you? I can't stand that geezer. But you're not saying about that guy, do you know, I love that guy. He's always there for me. He's always got my back. He's a real one. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So don't take people for granted, especially you, because I know.
You know what?
I don't know, just made it up.
I heard you talking on your MATCHROOM. I don't know if it's a live or
live show. That's what we do.
Are you saying when it comes to the 5v5, it's going to be like the gloves are already coming off with you and Warren?
Mate, we have to win. You won't see me for a couple of weeks if we don't win. Potentially forever. You know, the rivalry, I know it's friendly, and we'll probably have a little bit of dinner tonight and all that kind of stuff, but we're desperate to win, honestly. And it's quite funny talking about the matchups, because we all want to be a favourite in the matchup. So if he suggests a fight, like, I'll give you an example. I can't remember one of them, but I said, right, you got some lightweights. You got the winner of Gavin Gwynn and Mark Chamberlain. You got Sam Noakes. You got some really good lightweights. Andy Cruz is at lightweight, and he sort of looked at me as if to say, mate, you know. And he did the same with me with another fight as well. I can't remember what the fight was. We want 50-50 fights. We want fights that we believe we're going to win, and I want him to believe he's going to win. And we want to sit there at ringside screaming and shouting for victory.
Do you think when this is like all announced and we know what weights they are and who's fighting who, are we going to be like pleasantly surprised, or is it going to be underwhelming? Because like,
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I mean, every fight's going to be a banger. So, you know, I think every fight, I think, will be a 50-50, 60-40 fight. And that's what you want. I mean, you've got to make it nice and competitive.
But in terms of names that are on the 5v5, are we going to be...
So now, I mean, the idea was so good. Everyone's saying now you're just looking for a reason to be underwhelmed. No, you're going to see 5 bangers, right, in different weight classes. They're all going to be 50-50 fights, right? You're going to see our stars against their stars. The best we have in our divisions fighting each other. Every division that is selected will be the best fighters that we have from that division.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not saying it's underwhelming.
I'm saying negative.
I'm just saying you've talked it up a lot. We just don't want to...
Everyone's talking it up. It's amazing. Will we be a little bit underwhelmed? That's the problem with society today. You know, what? Matchroom and Queensberry, I know you're coming together after, I don't know, 30 years of hate, and like you've never spoken to each other before, ever, and now all of a sudden you're doing an event together, and it's probably one of the greatest things ever to happen in boxing. But do you think we might be a little bit underwhelmed with everything? Come on,
I didn't say that. I've just said you've talked it up, so let's hope it delivers. That's all I'm saying.
It'll deliver.
So you've run into John Fury at some point this week?
Yeah.
What actually happened? I've missed all this.
I went up to him and I said, I said, listen mate, I see you've been mugging me off. What's your problem? And he went, I don't want any trouble. And I said, all right. And walked off. No, I went up to him and I went, hi John, which is more like it. No, I just went up to him and went, John, how you doing mate? And he looked at me and he went, shook my hand and looked at me in the eyes as if to say something in the middle of, you're a cheeky prick and I'd love to give you a slap, but I'm not going to.
He thought that or said that?
Don't know. Strong handshake. I actually said to him, because there was like a wall there and I leaned over her and he gave me a little tug and handshake. And I said, don't pull me because I'm going to fall over and everyone's watching. So, yeah. Great for boxing.
That's not the first time you spoke to him though, is it?
I met John Fury when my dad was going to sign Tyson Fury. God, it was probably, I want to say 20 years ago, honestly. It's in Newcastle, I think, at a prize fighter. I'm not sure I've met him beyond that, but I like John Fury, genuinely. I think he talks some bollocks sometimes, but so do I. And he's obviously going to be emotional because his son's a fighter. I think he's great for boxing on the whole.
AJ said some interesting things. He said when Fury and Usyk fight that he probably won't be there.
It's just him, you know what it's like. He's not interested. When have you ever seen AJ fly somewhere to watch a fight? Never. He focuses on himself. I'm sure he'll watch it, but he ain't going to fly all the way there, sit ringside and sit there like, you know, Fury will be here Saturday. It's me.
I'm involved in this thing.
I'm involved. Never involved, apparently. Never involved, just always here with my logos plastered everywhere.
To walk on in a minute.
AJ.
Well, it's going to be Ngannou first, I'm assuming.
I think he's a lump. I think he's a handful. I think he's very dangerous. But he ain't as good as AJ in any single department. So we're going to win, and we're going to win in style. I'm going to go and see AJ.
He's not a fan of you, though, is he, Ngannou?
Don't get this feeling, no. I went to him yesterday. I went, hey Francis, and he looked at me, a bit like John Fury looked at me. I went, hey Eddie, how are you? And I thought, you really would love to give me a slap also. Well, you don't tell these people I'm a nice bloke.
I champion you all the time to these people. I'm saying it a week to everyone here.
Cheers, mate.
Go on, thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.